Fauci. You know, a bunch of Republicans have even turned on him. They ain't even voting for him anymore. A bunch of people that voted for him in 2018 is not voting for him. I mean, in 2016. People just got tired of it, man. Record numbers voting early. This is the record numbers of people voting early.
It is?
Yeah, because people, man, it ain't just because of COVID. People just was tired of him. They wanted to make sure, early, let him know, make sure my vote gets counted. I'm going to vote early, so that way, make sure that make sure my vote gets tallied. That's one thing about people here in the United States, man. They will vote when they don't like somebody that's the president.
Yeah.
If you really messing up bad, people gonna vote them out. That's why we have voted. That's why we have elections every 4 years. Keep it fresh. Can't nobody stay in there longer and try to be a god or try to be a dictator. If people don't like you,
get your ass up out of there.
Get your ass up out of there. Or if they do like you, you get to stay another 4 years. That's it. That's a total of 8 years, and that's it. It's gonna always be somebody different because ideas gotta be fresh. People gotta choose new people. It just can't be like a dictatorship in a country like North Korea or China where it's the same dude calling the shots for 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll be his nephew or his son. That's a dictatorship. And if somebody speaks up and says, hey man, that's not the way it's supposed to be run, they get killed. They get silenced, murdered, disappeared. That's why you have third world countries that have that bullshit going on, like Saudi Arabia, where voting is frowned upon. Because that's what people choose to vote because that's freedom. You have a freedom to choose your elected officials. You have the freedom to choose a representative who thinks like you, who wants to. You don't want to vote. You don't want nobody in office that thinks like you, that wants to take you to jail because you're growing marijuana. On the contrary, you want somebody who's going to pass a law that's going to legalize it. Just like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are.
And you got to give the kids a chance too.
Yeah, you got to get generations to change. A whole generation.
Change, yeah.
To start, thinking differently. Yeah, we do have a lot of we have some systematic racism here in the United States that ain't been rooted out. People don't like to talk about it, but yeah, there's still racist in America. And not just white people. There'll be a lot of Hispanic people that's racist too. It'll be black people
that's racist.
Yeah. It'll be just people be racist against each other.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just say it's one race being racist.
Racist, yeah, all of them racist. Everybody do some racist shit and don't notice it.
And don't even notice it. Or think it's normal. Or just think it's funny or just whatever.
Yeah.
They try to normalize it.
Yeah, because I hear a lot of people be saying shit like, I hear a lot of older people say, everybody born racist is it's just something that you can't help at times. I hear a lot of old people say that. Older people, I hear a lot of them say that. Like when I begin to work with an older person and shit, when I first started working with them, they always say that shit before we start friending one another. Like when we start allowing each other to be each other friends and shit, they always throw that shit in. An older person always say that. No matter what race it is, though, they can be black, and they'll say that shit because they being racist of their own kind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to make an excuse for their racism.
Yeah.
Trying to make a certain excuse in a way, like, for being that way. When no, really, you ain't supposed to be that way. You ain't supposed to just stereotype somebody just because they're a certain color and be like, oh, that's a Mexican. Oh, they all steal. Oh, that's a black person. They all gonna be lazy. Oh, that's a white person. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's you know, we all do it, man. We all stereotype people and say, no, they do this, oh, they do that. One thing I told my friend, man, we had that conversation. I said, man, you think, because he was saying, man, what's wrong with black people? And he's black. He was saying like, I'm like, but you think it's just black people, and it's not just black people. It's Mexicans committing crimes. It's not just it's white people committing crimes. He was thinking that, oh man, it was just something that black people was doing most of the time, but it's
Everybody
everybody
do it.
acting like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
everybody act doing that crazy shit.
Jay, if you go to Mexico right now, guess who doing all the crazy shit? Mexicans. Ain't nobody else doing it. Shit, same thing here. I mean, it'd be everybody.
Yeah.
It don't just be one race doing the fucked up shit. It's be everybody.
Everybody. And then the crazy shit, it be different tones of skin, every race. You can be a black Mexican or a white Mexican or
white black.
a white black dude, yeah.
Yeah.
A white black dude.
It'd be a bunch
or
of
a black white dude.
Yeah, it'd be a bunch of white Mexicans too.
That a black white dude. Like you know, like they say two white, when they be saying two white people had a baby and the baby came out totally black. And they watched it come out and it came out black. That shit crazy. How they say that shit happened like that. But they say it happened. And you know, that also happened for every other race too. Be two black people and have a baby that's so like white. You know what I'm saying? A damn white baby.
You be thinking, man, what's wrong? Somebody was creeping.
Yeah, somebody was creeping, but when you get the results back, then it's like, nah, you gotta be lying or whatever. They still think you lying.
They still think you was creeping.
Still think they was creeping. Want to get another test and all that old shit. But it's just sometimes that's just the way shit goes. And a lot of times, people they hide it. I mean, you know, the families, they hide it and shit. They don't talk about that certain cousin or brother. Sometimes they don't even claim them. Shit, some people get a baby away.
I know. They'll just give a baby away and put it up for adoption. Yeah.
Yeah.